I'm attorney Nick Alcock. There are a lot of people who get arrested for DUI, and one of the first questions is, well, what's going to happen to my driver's license? And people who are arrested for DUI many times will face a suspension within 15 days of their traffic stop. And that concerns people obviously a great deal, and they want to know, well, how do I get my license back, and how long will the suspension last, and what do I have to do? Well, if your license has been suspended, here's what you do. You need to get screened. You need to have an alcohol screening done in order to be eligible for a to and from work or school restricted permit. If you don't get the screening done, you will be suspended completely for 3 months. So if your suspension period has begun for 90-day suspension, you've got to get that screening done before the end of 30 days in order to be eligible for that to and from restricted permit. And the other thing is that if you never get the screening done, you actually won't be able to reinstate your license at the end of the 90-day suspension period. So it's just a good idea to get that done as quickly as you possibly can. And if you look at the bottom of this video, we've got some information, some resources and some links for you to click on. And just go ahead and click on those, and it lists a number of agencies that can do that screening for you. Now, I'm saying screening because it's not classes. It's not the setting where you're actually going to have to submit to drug testing, alcohol testing, or extensive classes. You just need to be screened. Why the Motor Vehicle Department requires this, I'm not exactly sure, but they do, so you have to go along with it if you want to get your license back. If you go to task, they may actually put you on colors. What that means is that you have to go and submit to a urine test or a blood test. So it's really not a good idea to do your any kind of screening with task, because the way that they handle these cases, I think, is completely inappropriate. Look at the links that we have at the bottom of this video. Click on those instead. Be aware of the fact that if you go to a private agency, obviously they make their money by having people enrolled in classes, and they may make it seem like you have to do the classes. In fact, you don't. In order to get your license for that restricted permit or get it reinstated after 90 days, all you have to do is be screened. Now, if you're convicted of a DUI, then you may have to do classes. If you're convicted of a DUI, normally the court's going to impose the actual classes. So that's another story. This is as it relates to your driver's license and being able to be eligible for that to and from work and school restricted permit and be able to get your license back. Sometimes DUI cases can take 2 or 3 years, and you really never know what's going to happen with the DUI case. So a lot of people obviously want to be able to drive while their case is pending, and this is how you do it. So if you have any questions whatsoever about what's going to happen with my license, what do I need to do, how does the screening work, and where should I go, give us a call. 602-989-5000 is our number, 602-989-5000, and thanks so much.